I'm of the belief that parents should be empowered to make the best decisions for their family child care needs. And there really shouldn't be a one-size-fits-all solution. I'm concerned that proposals from my colleagues across the aisle, from the Democrats on this committee, would stifle parental choice by sweeping government intervention to essentially take over the child care system in our country. Ms. Lucas, can you go into more detail about something that you and Senator Tuberville chatted about earlier? Can you go into more detail on why child care should not function like a K through 12 school?
Well, yeah, there's so many reasons, but I think that when you look at the youngest kids, we know that they have special needs. They need loving care. People have a variety of different preferences. Many parents want home-based care and something that's a more loving and environment that reflects their values. And as we move more towards basically just extending down our K through 12 public schools, I think we're going to lose a lot of that. And especially as we've seen with our K through 12 public schools, all this controversy and parents kind of waking up during COVID to recognizing that what was being taught isn't what they wanted to be taught. The tremendous lack of learning that's taking place in K through 12, rise in violence in K through 12 education. I think there's just a lot to be concerned with. Plus school closures. There's a lot of failures in COVID that I think brought people to question what's going on in our K through 12 public schools.
Yeah, thank you. So how can policymakers support parents who would prefer to have one parent or maybe an extended family member stay home with the child?
I think as we're talking about this, there's so many great things that are going on at the state level, but I think that should give us humility. Like, why does this money need to pass through the federal government rather than having states enact their own programs? A lot of states are doing great work in enacting very interesting programs to help those who need childcare, but without make it harder for people to keep a parent at home. And I do worry as we talk about all this money going to support one kind of childcare arrangement, and that's paying someone else to care for your child. That we are effectively discouraging or disincentivizing not only stay-at-home parents, but grandparent and other kind of community-based relationships. I think we should be supporting parents through tax credits, through tax deductions, lower tax rates, direct subsidies, but not making it conditional on paying somebody else to care for your kids.
Thank you very much. I yield back.